Learning much more tonight about what two high-profile witnesses told a congressional committee about the Jeffrey Epstein case. The jail guard who was supposed to be watching Epstein the night he died in his jail cell, and fired Attorney General Pam Bondi both recently spoke before the House Oversight Committee. Tonight we have the transcripts of what they said behind closed doors. Good evening. Thanks for joining us here at 11. I'm Todd McDermott. Ari Height has been poring over the transcripts and has more on what was said and unsaid.
We're talking about hours and hours of interviews that were conducted last month. They happened behind closed doors and they were not videotaped. So these transcripts are all anybody has about what was said. The first interview was done with Tova Noel, a guard at the prison where Jeffrey Epstein died, and perhaps the last person to see him alive. In the interview, Noel confirmed it was her job to count prisoners, but admitted many of those did not occur. On the night Epstein died, she blamed a lack of staffing at the prison. Noel described how she and another guard went to bring Epstein breakfast, and the other guard found Epstein unresponsive. Noel was asked by Congress, what did he see when he looked in? Oh, I don't know. We never spoke after the incident. Noel was adamant that she had nothing to do with Epstein's death and adamant that he committed suicide. Quote, because he was the only one in his cell. Nobody else was in there. 11 days later, another interview, this one with former Attorney General Pam Bondi, mostly about the release of the Epstein files. She answered many of the questions saying she had no knowledge. Quote, I dedicated that oversight over this process to Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. Bondi was asked about Epstein's longtime partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, saying she should die in prison, calling her a monster. When asked about President Donald Trump, she mostly declined to answer. Quote, I am not going to discuss anything with the department or discussions that did or did not take place. She did, however, say the Department of Justice has released all Jeffrey Epstein-related information that relates to President Trump. In fact, she says every file that's required to be public has been made public. To my knowledge, they've all been released. Bondi also acknowledged that a lot of information about victims was released. She called those mistakes, said it was human error, and she apologized for it. If you want to read these transcripts for yourself, we've posted links to both of the interviews on our website, WPBF.com. Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.